Welcome to Shortview Trading. This is your morning market hit for Friday the 28th of February. What matters today for traders? As markets have continued to sell off overnight, and in yesterday's trading session we've now entered day 7 of this pullback, this stock market crash. And with that, most markets across the globe are down 10% or more from recent peaks. Not surprisingly, therefore, there's all sorts of hyperbole out there associated with this market movement from commentators, media and the like. Equally, of course, so many of our models are now on buy, strong buy, whether you're looking at short-term, risk appetite, scoring gauges or medium-term models, which we're showing you now. There's a very clear buy, strong buy message across a range of models like the ones you see in front of you. Unfortunately though, in this kind of market environment, it's very difficult to trade with those models on a day-by-day basis. They give you great insights into the next month or 2 or 3, or perhaps the next couple of weeks, but in the very near term, it's difficult to time day by day. A much better approach is to take a roadmap that looks at this stock market crash versus prior ones. And in front of you now, we're showing you the price action in this crash versus that of July 2011 and January 2018. What's interesting about this roadmap is it shows that typically as you get into sort of day 10, 12, and so on, in terms of trading days from the top, the stock market crash tends to start burning itself out. Other roadmaps are more troubling, particularly if one takes the famous October crashes from 1987, 1929 and 2008. But with those roadmaps in mind, and with that number of trading days in mind, it pays to be cautious about trying to move along into this downside. For further detail, please see today's daily rag available to subscribers and on the website. So what are we watching today? Well, clearly lots of bits of key macro out of the States in particular. You've got Michigan sentiment, you've got Chicago PMI and personal income and spending. In terms of key events, there's some speeches coming out across from various central bankers, including Andy Haldane from the Bank of England and James Bullard from the Fed. But realistically, what we're most interested in is the price action that's playing out in markets, signs of tension from funding markets and liquidity provision, whether or not it seems to be tightening up. And of course, really the price action in the major equity markets, commodities, bonds, and so on. So that's it from us. That's your morning market hit for Friday the 28th of February. Thank you for listening. Please do sign up on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or YouTube. Thank you.